Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another plan with me. So proud of myself for filming these weekly videos. Likely when you guys see this will be well into December. I just took out some of my ephemera on the side here along with some vintage stickers and some stamps. Also washi tape. Today I decided I wanted to go with kind of a more layered look in my planner. So I took out some of the items that I had in drawers and just like put them on the side in front of me. But you'll see I don't actually use everything, but just wanted to show what I had planned in the beginning. So if you guys wanted to plan along, take your planners out, your favorite pens and markers or washi tapes, stickers, stencils, and maybe a nice cup of coffee, and let's get to planning. So as you've seen in my previous videos, I have been starting with a washi tape across the top as like a header, and then layering stickers on top. I think I said in my last video I found it a lot easier to use scissors to cut the washi tape if you have it like around the edges, and if I'm like putting washi tape in the middle of the page, I like to kind of tear it. So just kind of depends on your personal preference, but that's what I've been sort of gravitating towards. These are the matte white headers, and just kind of labeling Monday through Sunday here. I can't believe we're like, well, I guess when you guys see this will be in December, so close to the new year. But for now, I'm planning the week of Thanksgiving. So yeah, we are headed on a little road trip for Thanksgiving. Oops, sorry about the tapping noises. My little doggy's coming into the room. So yeah, shorter week this week. So yeah, I'm going to plan sort of the first half. But starting out with some paper here, and as you can see, I have the paper's already torn a little bit on the bottom, so I think I used it in a previous spread. But I wanted to sort of angle it so that the edges were on the bottom right corner, which required some cutting. So I'm just trying to eyeball some straight edges here. If it's not perfect, totally okay. I mean, this planner is for me. So I wasn't too picky about, oh, it had to be perfectly lined up. If so, I probably would have grabbed a larger pair of scissors or used a paper cutter. But for me, I was just kind of like, you know what, let's just eyeball it. So the tricky part here was I realized as I was filming that I didn't have any glue nearby. So there's a little bit of a pause in the video here, but I'll probably edit that out. Finally got a hold of a glue dot here, so I'm just adding that to the back. Typically for my planner layouts, I much prefer using a glue stick because it lays much flatter. However, I was kind of like, oh my gosh, I did not really plan out all this stuff here, so I just grabbed what was closest to me. So I'm just kind of patting that down and trying to figure out what to do next. I think next thing I do, yes, some washi tape. This was from a set from Amazon that I picked up maybe a year ago, and I thought it would be a nice addition to this layered spread today. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I am really excited to get together with family and eat some delicious foods. Usually the only dish I make is creamed corn. It's actually Laurie's creamed corn recipe. However, this year I think my mom actually ordered our Thanksgiving meals, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to be making my special dish. Actually, I'll probably ask her and see what it comes with, so maybe I can add my little thing on there. So you can see at the bottom left edge here, I'm going to draw attention to my slight mishap. The washi tape is slightly above, so you can still see the page on the bottom area, and that did bother me a little bit while I was planning, but you know, same thing like I said earlier, this is just for me, and if it's not perfect, that's okay. So I'm adding my Worry Less sticker here, one of my new additions to my shop. Taking out, so I got this little wooden box a long time ago, and I just had it storing nail polish for a while, and then I picked up these like little stickers or little cutouts from, I think it's from Alibaba website, about a year ago. Just a heads up, shipping takes like a month to 2 months to get your products in. However, I would highly recommend placing a large order if you do order, because everything is very reasonably priced. The only thing is it just takes forever, and by the time you receive your items, you like kind of forgot that you ordered it. But it was really cool. I found it in the corner of my room today, and I was like, oh my gosh, I should just put these aside so maybe I'll use something. So yeah, maybe sometimes I think with planning, it's all about like being able to visualize what you have in order to use it. Because I feel like when I tuck things away into cute little containers or drawers out of sight, I basically like never use it for planning. So it was nice to have this little box, and I just removed it from the little shelf it was on, put it right in front of me, so I had it at my, like, if I wanted to use it. Kind of like that little tin box in the upper right hand corner. That's actually a vintage sticker box that I picked up from Alibaba website as well, and I put it there. But I think because the box was closed, I didn't end up using it in this video. It's just so funny how the mind works. But maybe next time I'll open the box on the side, or the tin, and we'll have better luck. So using the Hobonichi Week stencil set for my shop, and a mild liner here just to box out, and then do the little header up top here. Really simple stenciling today, but I feel like it makes a huge difference. And here's my little notepad. I think I told you guys in the past that as I go through like the weekend, if I'm not ready to film yet, because I kind of want to film on video if I can. So for the weekend, I have like a stacked list of things. Usually I keep it in my notes in my phone, in the note app, but and then I'll transfer it onto a post-it, and then I'll just keep it on the side so that I can plan with you guys and have everything actually capturing what I need to put down. This is a brand new Pigma Micron 01 pen. So you see that little green tape at the edge? That's how I kind of identify, oh, this is my new pen with a nice new tip versus the old one with like slightly, I don't know, flattened tip. I feel like the brand new Micron pens write so well, but the old ones, they still have ink. It just doesn't, like, it might be a little bit canted, so the writing's a little bit funny. So yeah, I basically don't like to throw away the pen unless it's like out of ink. So I'll keep it in like another container of pens. So I just want to mix them up. So that's why there's a little green washi tape. It's not like a green pen. It's just washi tape that I added on. So that is my Planner Girl sticker, and wanted to put in a little box here. Have a meeting today at noon with it's a Zoom meeting with my Invisalign representative, basically going over some of the cases that I've been working on. So we're just going to recap and kind of go over what the next steps are. So that's like super exciting. But I should set an alarm for that. I'm going to do that now just because I have a feeling I have so many things to do today in preparation for our Thanksgiving trip that I'm going to forget that I have a meeting, and that would be really not ideal. So since I'm just writing here, I figured I would detour onto a different topic. I have been reading. I'm just like in a reading groove right now. Sometimes I go through like reading slumps, but I picked myself back up. I forgot what the first, Rock, Paper, Scissors, I think was the first book I read to get me out of my reading slump. Quick read, took me like a day or two. I think by the time you guys see this video, I would have posted my top 10 psychological thriller books, or books that you can read within a day or two. So check that out if you haven't already seen it. But right now I'm reading a book called Dance of Thieves, and it's kind of like, it's fiction, sort of in this very, I wouldn't call it fairy tale world, but it's a fictional story. It's kind of like it's basically enemies to lovers is like the trope, but I'm really enjoying that book. And my favorite series in like this kind of realm is the Court of Thorn and Roses series. If you guys have read it, let me know what you think in the comments down below, because I loved that series. And that's probably my favorite one ever, but this this current book is actually, it's up there. So reading has been really enjoyable. That's what I'm reading right now. And I am watching Below Deck. I don't know if anyone's watched. It's like reality TV of the yachting world, and it goes through the people who work on the boat along with the guests, the really high maintenance guests that come on, and kind of the drama behind the scenes, along with catering to these like guests that come on with like crazy requests. And it's just really nice entertainment. Basically watch a little bit of that before I go to sleep every night. But yeah, so back to the planning. Sorry to deviate there, but just writing out my list of things to do. I actually have many lists this week, so I tried to organize them in like just kind of a to-do list and then an Etsy list, because there's things for my shop and there's things in life. But my goals today are to film a plan with me, which I did, doing the voiceover right now. Oh yeah, let me know if you guys prefer voiceovers or if you prefer the talking while I'm planning. I find it a little bit tricky to sort of talk while I'm planning because I'm like writing and my brain is like writing but then talking. I don't know, it's like a little bit trickier. I feel like there's more lulls, which maybe you guys prefer a little bit of quiet time. I could definitely go back to playing music and sort of just planning to that. If that's what you guys prefer, let me know. Would love some feedback on that. But yeah, right now I'm using my microphone and just doing a voiceover on top of the video that I filmed earlier today. I don't know if it's the same in other areas, but California has gotten so dry. Yeah, my hands are like super dry, my lips are dry, my skin is dry. We have humidifiers, but I just feel like it's not enough. Or maybe I need to drink more water. I feel like when it comes down to it, water consumption is like, can fix everything. I'm just not very good at drinking water. So I have like a million different water bottles to kind of inspire me to drink more. But I'll like kind of get sick of one and then buy another one. So it's sort of my, it's a bad habit, but water. Probably just have to drink more water. Probably should put on my water tracker next week. We'll see. So as you can see, I'm doing kind of the same pattern here in that I'm just outlining with a mild liner, highlighting the top with the chiseled end of the same mild liner since it's like dual-ended, and writing in a letter in capital letters or a header in capital letters, and then just kind of putting in my list below. In one of my previous spreads, I kind of outlined the outside box with the micron pen, but I think I sort of prefer this more muted look without the outline. All right, very good. Just writing out my list here. Oh yeah, so today's plan is I know no one asked what my plans were today, but I'm just gonna keep talking since this is a voiceover. Okay, so film a plan with me, just did that. I'm editing and voiceover right now. I have a bunch of orders from you guys. Thank you so much for everyone who's supporting my shop. I really appreciate. I just love packaging and cutting and printing and getting all your orders together in a timely fashion. So I'm going to do that today in the morning. I am currently doing laundry. Not sure if the laundry is picking up on the sound here, but just prepping the dog beds. When we travel on road trips, we're bringing our dogs this time. We have this like doggy car seat. It's basically like a giant box, a solid box with like cushion on the inside, and the dogs are harnessed into the car seat. So we basically, I'm just like washing all the bedding, and we're going to my sister's place and basically bringing like a little dog bed for them. So I'm getting that ready. My plan today is to give them both a haircut and on Wednesday give them a bath so that they're nice and fresh and clean for the trip. And I'll have to make a list for packing some of our son's items, but yeah, I kind of made like a dog list of things that I need to bring. It's on my phone. I don't think I transferred it into this specific plan with me, but it's on my list of things to do. So I was trying to figure out if this border sticker would work there, but as you can see, what kind of overlap some of the other areas. So I end up putting it, actually, I don't end up using it, I don't think. And the reason is because it ended up not being a sticker, but something I needed to glue. And, you know, since I actually did not have my glue stick, I was like, let's skip it and switch to one of these, which actually are stickers. However, the sticker itself is super thin, so it took me a little bit to kind of take off the sticker part. So that's what I'm doing right now. And you'll wonder why there's one on the page itself. I guess when I picked it out from the little box that I had, there were two that came out. It had like duplicates of each design. So I'm just going to shift it away, as you'll see. There we go. And I'll put this down. It's a very thin paper, which I kind of like, actually. It's just a pain to take off from the sticker sheet. However, it is like very, very, very nice, and it lays really flat on your spreads. Alright, so what am I doing here? Oh, probably adding on that we're doing Thanksgiving with my parents. So yeah, usually I do plan with me's, more so like first half of the week and then second half of the week on my own. But I figured Thanksgiving is like a big one, so I would just film that on video here. Same kind of thing. Mild liner, micron pen, capital letters, lowercase underneath. Well, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy watching these kinds of videos. Thank you guys so much for the feedback. Glad that you guys find this calming. I was trying to tell a story to my son the other day. My husband's like, "You're putting me to sleep." And I think the point of the story was to keep him awake in the car. So I'm like, oh no, it's like... But he's like, your voice is calming. So I'm glad people find that to be true. Alright, we are almost at the end of this video. But yeah, if you want to subscribe, that would be great. Comment down below if you enjoy these kinds of videos or if you wanted to see something different. And yeah, thank you all for supporting my shop and my channel. I will see you guys next week. Hope everyone has a wonderful week. See you guys next time.